Athletes hoping to take flight in this year's Pine Mountain ski jumps have undergone months of training on and off the hill. But competitors aren't the only ones going through painstaking measures to prepare for the world-class event. A group of die-hard volunteers has been working around the clock for weeks now to ensure all the high-flying action goes off without a hitch.
It takes a rare breed to climb hundreds of feet into the air, stare down the barrel of a death-defying ski run, and still have the courage to launch life and limb off a mountain at speeds upwards of 60 miles an hour while thousands of people watch from below.
No, you don't, fear factor, you don't have a fear factor. I mean, maybe on your first jump, you know, when your first time ever off of it, but after that, it's just, you have to concentrate on your jumping, and then you just look for the red line down at the bottom of the hill. That's where the money is.
John would know. He jumped off Pine Mountain for about 13 years, starting at the age of 15. Anyone who's dared to try can attest it's a tough sport to get out of your system.
I started when I was 2.5, quit when I was 24, and started up again 2 years ago when I was 41.
Even in the midst of training, John and Tony volunteer their time alongside a close-knit group of former jumpers, helping to get the hill they know and love ready for a new generation of Continental Cup hopefuls.
It's a lot of hard work. You know, it starts off right after Christmas with running water lines to start making man-made snow to snow the hill. There's people that are spending 24 hours a day for 7 days straight out here making snow, moving lines, waking up every 2 hours in the middle of the night, 30 below zero outside. It doesn't matter.
And they make a lot of snow to line the jump, 300 cubic yards in fact.
Which is enough to do the jump 3 times. One might ask, why 3 times? Well, I think in 1996 we had 6 straight days of 60-degree weather, and we needed to do it 3 times. So we have our 100-year storm reserve sitting up here. So we hope we don't need it, and we just have to push it over the edge, but we're prepared.
Prepared to pack in a layer 8 inches deep on the biggest active scaffold in North America and close to 2 feet deep on its table, all while hanging onto a loader that goes straight to the top.
And I'm not a wimp on most things, but that one I am.
Just like pouring a concrete sidewalk, 2 guys will go up with rakers and we'll strike it off with an aluminum strike-off. We'll apply 1,200 gallons of water to this and let it freeze tonight. Tomorrow the same crew will be back out here with lasers and a track, and we'll cut a track that's to FIS specifications.
So this year's run is primed and proper, but in order to keep the legacy intact, a new wave of helping hands is needed.
Please come and help us, right? So we're continually trying to recruit folks, and there's a core group of 12 guys that are up here. I mean, we're working pretty much every weekend. There's a group of guys that are working most days of the week. They're retired and they're getting a little older, and but they can still pull more than their weight, that's for sure. For us to get another 75 years, we need an infusion of new talent into this.
It's a volunteer club, don't get me wrong. Everybody that's out here is a total volunteer, and yes, to answer your question, they are all, you know, former or club-related members, and they just cannot give up the place. I mean, this is our life in this coming week here for the competition, and you'll see when you see the cars park in here and the crowd pull in, you know, it's just a huge number of people, spectators all over, tailgaters. It's like a Super Bowl of the ski jumping world here.
They're out here getting it done so the local crowd can come out here one weekend every February and get to see one of the best competitions there is in the world. I mean, I've skied a lot of places, and the crowd that they get here in the United States is probably one of the biggest that I've seen anywhere. You know, but when I was in high school, there was 15,000 people here. It was, you know, this is a big event, and I hope that it keeps going. I really do.